Where's Mr. Reeves?
He had an important engagement and asked me to explain.
He took his briefcase with him?
As a matter of fact, he forgot it. The youngster took it and is trying to overtake him.
Junior!
Hey, mister, wait! Hey, mister!
Are you all right?
Sure. That was a close one. Look.
That's the last of him. Junior, you saved us all.
Yeah, but I didn't know I was doing it.
And now for the full report.
FBI? Oh, yes, Commander. One moment, please. Commander Grant.
Hello, Commander. Yes, we'll be right over. Come on, Steve. We've got a date with the Navy. If anything comes in, we can be reached at the Terhune Laboratories. An electric welder.
Yes. Well, it was a super welder. Professor Terhune has been working on it for,
over 2 years now.
He developed it for the Navy Department. We tested it last week, and it's perfect.
Melts the toughest battleship steel like so much ice.
Going to be of tremendous value in putting armor plate on battleships.
I read about it in the newspapers.
Apparently, others read about it, too.
When was it stolen?
Last night, about 9 o'clock. I had gone out with my assistant for a bite of supper, intending to work late. When we returned, we found Mac, the night watchman, bound and gagged.
Did he get a look at the men?
Says the one who tied him had an anchor tattooed in the back of his hand.
And this block and tackle?
It was rigged just outside the window, overlooking the alley. You see, we're on the 3rd floor here, and we must have come back just as they got it loaded.
How do you figure that?
The ropes were still swinging when I ran to the window. They must have slid down them when they heard us at the door.
Was anything else taken?
Nothing was even disturbed. Oh, they knew what they were after, all right.
What do you make of it, Commander Grant?
I don't like to think it, but there's the possibility that some spy of a foreign power has stolen it for shipment to his country.
Where are the plans?
Right here in the safe.
Then it wasn't foreign spies. They would have taken them. Easier to transport.
Guess you're right. But who else would steal it?
Someone who wanted to cut a hole in armor plate and do it quickly. Well, there's no time to lose. This is our only clue. A brand new set of blocks and tackle. Steve, phone Gwen. Have her make a list of every hardware wholesaler in town.
That's our make, all right, and the late model, too.
I want you to get a list of every sale you've made of that model.
Well, this is a cross-section of the building structure. Here we are now, and directly beneath us is that block jewelry shop. Here stands the vault, and as you know, it runs from floor to ceiling. A little hardwood and concrete to cut through, and we're right on top of the vault that holds a $500,000 shipment of blue-white diamonds.
It looks like a natural.
Now, Snub, how long will it take?
Well, that vault's made of battleship steel. With an ordinary arc welder, 6 hours.
And the new one?
Well, my guess is 40 minutes, unless we blow some fuses. You know, that thing will pull an awful load.
Enough to show on the powerhouse meters?
Yeah, sure, especially on Sunday morning.
All right. I'll send Sweetie and 2 or 3 of the boys out there and have them take charge of the plant. Now, Snub, at 7 o'clock tonight, you start on the floor. Saturday night, nobody in the building. At 9 tomorrow morning, the boys and I'll bring the welder here. At 10 sharp, you start on the vault. And inside of an hour, we ought to be out of here with the diamonds and whatever else they have in the vault, and no traces left behind.
Where's the next stop?
B&J Transfer Company, out East 22nd Street to Dalton.
Well, what do you want?
Hiya. The chief sent me over to see about that roll of the extension cable and those special plugs for the welder. Says you left them out.
Say, listen, everything we got at the lab went on that truck with Pa and the boys.
Sure about that?
Sure, I'm sure. If there's anything missing, they bounced it off the truck on the way. We ain't responsible.
Now tell us more about Paul and the boys.
What's that?
Tracy, FBI.
Hey, Jack, G-Man! Hold it, you two. Step up here.
You ain't got nothing on us.
We got bracelets on you.
Notice the anchor, Steve. The watchman can identify him all right.
10 to 20 years, boys.
Now look, you lose time for stealing that welder. Tell us what you know and we'll make it easy on you. You're part of the Stark gang.
No, we hardly know the guy.
But you robbed the Terhune laboratory.
Stark hired us to get that welder for him. Hold it here till he called for it.
Where is it now?
Don't know. Stark and his 2 boys drove up and hauled it away in a truck.
When?
About a half hour ago.
You know where they took it?
Honest, we don't know.
They're going to use the welder on a vault, aren't they?
We've told you all we know.
If they just took it, they're planning to use it today. At least 200 steel vaults. They'd get away before we checked on half of them. That voltmeter. I've got it. Where's your telephone?
Right over there.
Hempstead 5880. Dick Tracy, tell me, would your welders be likely to pull much of a load in operation?
Yes. Very heavy amperage.
And would that load be likely to show on the powerhouse meters?
Almost certain to.
Thanks. We may have it back for you tonight. Come on, Steve. Where to? The power plant. We'll drop these boys at the Crescent Heights police station on the way out.
Come on.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
Just keep quiet.
What's the idea?
We're taking charge of this plant for a while.
All right, get going.
Take him up to the locker room. Tie him up good and safe. I'll phone that everything's all cleared.
from the Federal Bureau. We'd like to take a look at your load charts for the past week.
All right, help yourself. There are the files.
G-men. Tell the boys to stand by in case of trouble. I don't want any shooting. I'm not going to face any murder rap.
This is what we want. Take us to the main switchboard.
What are you fellas after?
Just investigating. Which way?
I'll show you.
Everything seems normal.
Well, we're all ready.
Let's go.
There it is. See that needle jump?
That's it, all right.
Foreman. See that ammeter? Can you locate the exact block where this load was thrown in? Then we'll have to cut off the current for the whole district until we locate the welder. Pull the main switch for the 3rd district.
I can't do that.
It's an order. Steve, pull the switch.
Must have blown a fuse at the plant.
Now telephone the boys. It's somewhere in the 3rd district.
Okay. There she is.